Hey guys, it's Kathleen with Thrifty Britches, and I am back with another What Sold video. If you are new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller, full-time school counselor. So if you like seeing thrifting content, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. I'm gonna jump in right away with the next 40 items that I sold on eBay. So first up is this pair of Kate Spade Cork wedges. They were a size 6. We grabbed them at Goodwill for $5.99 and they sold for $18. They have been listed since last spring, so they have hung around a long time. Okay, this Betsy Johnson purse I picked up when I was in Sarasota for my in-laws anniversary party. I grabbed this for only $3 and it sold for 16 bucks, and it sold really quickly, like within a week of having listed it. This Marisol purse is another long tail item. We grabbed this at a yard sale for only $2. However, this has been listed for well over a year, and I finally let it go on an offer of $17.33, which is a bit of a weird offer, I know, but happy to get that moved on out. All right, next is this Hannah Anderson little girl's dress. It is with floral applique on it. Super pretty. It looked barely worn. It was in a size 8. We grabbed it at Goodwill for $2.99 and it sold for 14 bucks. Next is this Chico's denim jacket. It is an embellished jacket. It has all of this painting detail on it, and it also had lace and everything. Vintage jacket in excellent condition. It was a size 1, which I think translates to about a medium in Chico's sizing. And I grabbed this at an estate sale for $3 and it sold for $32. Now, when I brought it home from the estate sale, it had a couple of patches that had just small little stains on them. And so I just kept on reapplying my concoction of peroxide Dawn and baking soda, would put it on and then rinse it off, and it all came out. So it really looked beautiful. This was another thing that sold really fast once I got it listed. It sold within less than a week as well. Okay, next is this J. Jill Wherever shirt set. It was like a tank in an aqua with a matching, not crew neck, cardigan sweater. So the tank was small, but the cardigan was medium. And so I wasn't sure how that was gonna go with having a mixed size set. I got that at an estate sale. It was the last day of the estate sale, so everything, all of the clothing was only $1. So I grabbed the 2 pieces for $2 and it sold for $24. Okay, y'all, you have heard me talking about this Villeroy and Boch set of china that I picked up. I grabbed this at an estate sale for only $30 for the whole set, and I ended up lotting it up into, I wanna say, 8 different lots. Every single lot sold, and they sold really pretty relatively quickly. I want to say everything was gone within 3 weeks. So that was a great pickup for 30 bucks. So this is the last of the dinner plates to sell. In total, I paid $4 for them and they sold for 20 bucks. So I did a total of all of the 8 lots and what they sold for. Wait, I take that back. There were 9 lots. So sales for all of those 9 lots put together came to $349.46. So I took my $30 investment and turned it into about $350 in a really quick period of time. I don't know if it's all Villeroy and Boch, if I just happened to hit upon a good pattern. I don't know. I'd have to do the comps definitely before I purchase it again, but what a great pickup that was. Okay, next up, I picked up this set of Cambridge Jubilee flatware in white. I grabbed this also at that yard sale that I went to when I was in Sarasota. I paid only $3 for the whole set of flatware, and this sold within 2 days of having listed it for $22. So shout out to Kayla from Homeschooling Picker, because I never would have picked it up if she hadn't sold already another set. Now, I think that the color that she sold was like this aqua blue, and that's a much more desirable shade. However, the white sold fast, so I was really glad with that pickup. I grabbed this and I think it's pronounced Lacombe, Lacombe. and it is just a ceramic cat. I thought he was really cute. I know Shellwell does really well with cat ceramics. Not really my vibe, but I figured it was only 50 cents at an estate sale on the last day, so I'd give it a stab, and it sold for $19.99. I picked up this Madewell extra large tie front t-shirt in Goodwill. I got this in Goodwill on the day that it opened. So I paid $2.99 for the shirt, and then there was a little bit off. So a little bit less than $2.99, and it sold for $18. This is the first Athleta swagger skirt that I sold. I picked this up along with a black one in the size small at Goodwill. Each of them were $2.99. This is the green one, and it sold for $14. And then this is the black one, and it sold for $16. I picked up this Life is Good skirt. It is in a size large, and it's really pretty. It has a lot of embroidering all over it. I don't sell a lot of skirts. I mean, I say that, and here I am with 3 skirts in a row, but typically I don't sell a lot of skirts. And so I figured I would give it a stab. We only paid $2 for this at a yard sale, and it sold for $16. I grabbed these Euro Wellness sandals in a size 7.5 with this dragonfly like crystal embellishment on the top. And I really only picked them up because they had a Birkenstock vibe. When I did a quick comp scan, it looked like it did okay. And I only paid $2 for them at this estate sale, and they sold within a week of having listed them for $16. This Brookstone wine collars, new old stock in the box, is something that I picked up at an estate sale. I only paid 50 cents for it, but it has hung around a long time. So out of nowhere, I got an offer for $15 and I took it. So 50 cents into 15, not a bad deal. If you are noticing, there's a trend where I'm moving a lot towards new old stock. I'm just having a ton of luck selling new old stock stuff. So whenever I see it, I absolutely take the time to run the comps to see if it has any value in being resold. And speaking of which, the next item is also new old stock. It is Finnish Quantumatic Powerballs, and it's a set of 2 sealed in the package. I paid only $1.19 for this at Goodwill, and the package was cracked open, but the product inside was intact. So I just noted that in the description, took a picture of where the kind of the tear in the packaging was, and it still sold for $26. Okay, next is this Lily Pulitzer Tobin pair of capris in a size 2. These were new with tags, and they have hung around for a good while. I picked them up last summer when I was yard sailing on my family vacation in Ocean City, New Jersey. And so I only paid $4 for these, and they eventually sold for $25. Okay, I did a whole video about this. These vintage Christian Dior pantyhose are all gone. All of them, every single pair sold within a week of having listed them. And some of them much less because I didn't list them all at the same exact time, but they were all gone within a week. So I picked up all 6 pair of these Christian Dior vintage pantyhose for $1. Now, one package was sealed still in the package. The others were all brand new, had never been worn, but the package was open. And so again, I noted that in the description, but it did not stop them from selling. So for all 4 of these lots, I paid 25 cents a lot because I just lumped them up together. So there were 6 pair, but I broke them up into 4 lots. So this first lot sold for $14. This second lot sold for $12. This next lot was only 1 pair, and it sold for $8, which was my full asking price. And then this last one were 2 individual pairs that I had listed together, and the buyer bought both of them, and so I combined shipping. She took up my offer of $10 for the pair of them. So worked out really well. So in total, I took that $1 investment and I turned it into $44, which is a really great flip and a really quick flip. Okay, next is this pair of Chico's Travelers. They are in a size 0, regular pants. We grabbed these new with tags at an estate sale for only $3, and we flipped them for $27. We grabbed this J. Jill Love Linen brown button-up shirt in a size medium. It was also new with tags, and as the name would suggest, it was linen. We paid only $5.99 for it at Goodwill, and we flipped it for $24. In a recent thrift with me, you will remember me going to a yard sale that was an indoor yard sale, and everything was only $1. So this was one of the items that I picked up there. This is a Nintendo Wii golf club. Paid only $1 for it. It was new and in the package, and it sold within a few days of having listed it for $6. So not the greatest turnaround, but at least I sold it. So this is another new old stock item, and I also picked it up at the same yard sale, or the same estate sale rather, where I got the Villeroy and Boch china. And it is for a box of Comet checkers. These are vintage. They are all new in the package, and I paid only 50 cents for them at that estate sale, and I sold them for $10. This Christine Alexandra jacket was super, super pretty. It was kind of like bedazzled a little bit with Swarovski. I can't say that word for the life of me. Crystals all on the pull tab and on the top part of the jacket. It was in a really pretty animal print in red and black, and I got that in a size medium. I paid only $2 for it at an estate sale, and I sold that for $38. These Crown and Ivy shorts are in a size 10. They are really pretty navy, kind of like chino-like shorts, and they have embroidered pelicans on them, or maybe flamingos. It's flamingos. They have embroidered flamingos on them. They were new with tags. I paid $2 for them at a recent yard sale, and I sold those for $15. So Crown and Ivy is one of those things that has a really good sell-through rate for Karen and I. I typically prefer to have it new with tags because it's not going to sell very high. So pre-owned obviously is going to sell even lower, but especially the larger sizes really do tend to sell through for us. So I don't mind picking them up. At the same yard sale where I grabbed these Crown and Ivy shorts, I picked up this White House Black Market really pretty tank top that is in purple, and it is a silk blend. So really, really pretty, size medium. I paid only $2 for it. It still had the tags on, and that sold within just 2 days of listing it for $25. I had a lot of 5 wrestlers that I had listed for forever, and it was going nowhere, getting no attention. I want to say I only had it listed on eBay. I don't even think I cross-posted it anywhere. It was something that was one of the original things that I listed when I first started reselling. So at a recent yard sale, I picked up 2 more wrestlers, and so I threw all 7 of them into the lot together, retook the pictures, took it down from eBay, reposted this one, and what do you know, in a week, the whole group sold for $30. So in total, I only paid $5 for all of these wrestlers, and to be honest with you, I'm being super conservative because I really think I paid less than that. But in any event, $5 into $30 is a definite good investment. So if you see these wrestlers, pick them up. Google Lens works miracles for identifying who they are, because I have no idea. We do not watch wrestling in my family, so there was nobody that could help me with that. Okay, this is the last pair of Anthropologie mugs that are in these pattern, a Studio Flores. They were such a great pickup, y'all. We got these at a yard sale for 25 cents each. 25 cents each. So this pair, I am 50 cents in, and it sold for $38. There was only one set that didn't sell for my full asking price of $38, and that one sold for $36. Oh, can you hear my granddaughter? I'm visiting my granddaughter for spring break. Next is this pair of black Mephisto runoff shoes. They are in a size 12.5. These were a super quick flip. We paid only $2 for these at a yard sale, and they sold within 2 days of having listed them for $100. So Mephisto, good brand to pick up. Next is the last of this Drunk Elephant eye cream or serum, whatever you want to call it. We grabbed each of these at a yard sale for only $1, and this is the last one to sell for $13. Karen grabbed this Thai Beanie Boo, I think it's like a penguin or something, for 25 cents at a yard sale, and it sold for $14. And these 2 Tupperware dish trays, if you are looking at selling anything like this, Karen listed them as camper trays or camping equipment, and they sold pretty quickly. Within just a few weeks of having listed them, she paid 50 cents a tray, so we're all in $1, and both of them sold for $13. These two Funko Pops are from the TV show Futurama, and neither one of them had their box. But let me tell you, don't turn away from Funko Pop without their box, because I usually do. Karen found these at a yard sale, snatched them up. She only paid $1 a piece, so $2 all in, and the pair of them sold to one buyer with combined shipping for $30 and sold overnight. Okay, next are these 10 Cottondale cottage pieces. Karen grabbed these at a yard sale. She paid $10 for all of them, so $1 a piece, and they sold within just a few days of having listed them for $70. This is another thing I know absolutely nothing about. I for sure would have not even given them a second glance. I usually pause at like Department 56 stuff, things that I'm familiar with, but I tend to just filter out all of the other random pottery pieces, mostly because they're such a pain in the butt to ship. But I will not be doing that anymore because that was a great profit on that. At the same yard sale, she picked up this 7-piece Bunny Light treehouse. She only paid $3 for that, and that sucker sold for $22.99. And then the last item in this What Sold video is this pair of Gail Pittman candlestick holders. So Karen grabbed these at Goodwill for $2.58 for the pair and sold them for $23. All right, guys, so that is everything for this What Sold video. In total, that is 40 items that sold on eBay, for which we paid $96.95, giving us an average cost of goods of $2.42. We sold all 40 items for $918.31. And if you take out fees of $119.38, as well as the cost of goods of $96.95, that leaves us with a profit on eBay of $701.98. Now that is not in a 1-week period. That is probably closer to a 2.5-week period, but keep in mind that we also had other sales on other platforms. All right, guys, that is everything for this What Sold video. As always, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And remember, it is not cheap, it's thrifty. Bye, guys.